Live from your trusted local news source, KCRG News starts now.
Good morning and happy Sunday, January 4th, our first weekend stream of the new year.
It's great to be back. Love joining you guys every week and having you guys kind of get a little bit of a taste.
A little deeper taste of the weather.
Yes.
And a taste of
us.
us outside of the typical newscast.
True,
This is a setting that we get to kind of sit and chat and have fun. But the big topic this weekend, again, first weekend of the new year.
How exciting.
And so far, I mean, again, we're only 4 days in. But so far, Mother Nature has been very kind to us.
Truly, yes.
Which I'm not going to complain too much about.
No. Gosh, no. Not after December and the craziness that was.
I was going to say, I think everybody got all the winter all at once. And, I mean, even in November, when we were getting it after Thanksgiving. And so I think some people are already a little sick of winter.
Me.
And I will admit, as somebody who is typically one of the winter lovers in the newsroom, I find myself itching for spring.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge winter lover. I love snow through Christmas, but after Christmas and kind of like the wrap up of the holidays, for me, I'm happy to be into spring, no more snow. Get me back into the rain and the fog and the lightning and the more, for me, the more fun weather that I enjoy to kind of forecast is a little bit more thunderstormy weather.
No, yeah, and it's always a good thing that our viewers are very aware of when you guys are sharing, active weather like that. But I find myself this morning looking up what seeds I can sow right now.
Yeah.
I made a post yesterday on my Facebook page about, I'm ready for my garden to start. And some people had some very good insight in the comments.
Yes.
I can start leaf lettuce here soon in my house, which not sure my fiance will be thrilled when I start putting in those little trays that are covered and starting my tiny greenhouse inside, but...
Get one of those hydroponic cylinders, and then you can just, because their leaf lettuces do really well in those.
I have something like that at home that a family member gifted me for Christmas one year, and I'll probably get that started here soon as well. Yeah. Because I really have the itch. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. I'm already in spring. Let's look at the winter weather, or just the calm weather that we see this weekend, Camille.
Yeah, really the main thing that we're talking about today is just the windy air conditions that we'll get by this afternoon. Wind speeds will pick up to 25 to 30 miles, gusts up to 30 miles per hour, wind speeds between 15 and 25 miles per hour. That's as a warm front passes through the area, but unlike recent events where we've seen fronts move through and they've had wind speeds that have lasted far beyond that passage, we'll watch just wind speeds calm down right after this passes through. So we'll watch wind speeds by this evening back down towards 5 to 20 miles per hour, 10 to 20 miles per hour, then even through the overnight hours, 5 to 15 miles per hour. So calmer winds, calmer gusts with that. That also does leave the chance to some fog possibilities just because calmer air allows for that fog just to start to develop, and then can't also push out of the area. So main two stories, wind and fog, as we look ahead towards your morning commute tomorrow. Could see some areas of denser fog, also with this fog near freezing or potentially below freezing. That does create the possibility for freezing fog risks.
Freezing frog. My least favorite weather conditions.
Least favorite, yes. So freezing fog does bring some challenges with it, does potentially create some slick spots on roadways. It can also condense onto bridges and overpasses, and that's always those areas that we talk about freezing the fastest and creating those slick spots. Trees and stuff, anything, power lines and that, just because there's water and it will condense and then immediately freeze. Could see some ice on your car potentially tomorrow morning. Not everywhere is going to see it, but a lot of areas likely to see some fog tomorrow morning. How dense it is and how much visibility we get, it's going to be dependent on how much moisture we get and already have, but also from the southerly winds that we're getting today and how much humidity will push in more moisture into our atmosphere. Fog moves out by the day and continues through the day on Monday, and then we'll watch that fog roll right back in again for Tuesday morning. But other than that, not too bad. Yeah, looking at some fog potential for Monday morning, Tuesday morning. That's really like the main concerns that we're talking about for the next probably immediate 5 days.
And I mean, other than possible slick spots from our freezing frogs. Sorry, I won't.
No, it's
that.
okay.
I'm not going to let that go.
It's okay.
It's very funny. But other than those potential slick spots, it really sounds like for the first week, really, of January, we're pretty good.
Pretty good. I mean, even from January 1 to now, we really haven't had anything happen. Like, not of any note. Sure, colder temperatures to start out the new year.
January.
It's January.
I'll say the excuse, still January.
It is. As much as we would like to have those spring-like temperatures, we are still in the 4th day of January. We've got months to go at this point until we can talk about spring.
Do you feel like this month drags on?
For me, it's January.
Look in your eyes.
But even more so February, which is crazy because it's also the shortest month of the year. But I haven't had a year outside of school yet where this is my first time out of college and not having that, like now we're in that spring semester. But February always tended to be that month where you were just waiting for spring break to hit. And so you just felt like that month dragged and dragged and dragged on.
Sure.
Even though this was the shortest month of the year.
Wow. I think January drags because I want it to be spring.
Okay.
February also drags because you get to the point where it's Valentine's Day. Everything's pink. I love pink. Everything's pink. People are giving roses and here's a potted plant because I love you and so you've got flowers around. And then I ultra get that itch that I'm like, I should be planting plants. And I made a mistake last year, and I think I put my plants outside early March, late February.
Ooh, that's really tempting Mother Nature when it comes to Iowa.
And it was a bad choice.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have scars from their time outside last spring. So they will stay inside a little longer this year, but I got really ahead of myself last year.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of what like farmers are going to have to kind of always contend with every single spring is how much they want to kind of bet against Mother Nature and see when we're going to get that last freeze, last frost before temperatures start to finally get to that spring and we stay spring.
Yeah. But that's why as a backyard just gardener, it's not bad for me to wait until Mother's Day. It's a safe bet.
Truly.
I just don't like to wait.
No, definitely. But as we're talking about it, warmer temperatures will start to move in over the next couple of days. So if you're hoping for a little bit warmer temperatures, look at that. 47 by Wednesday and Thursday. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Is this 47 with sunshine?
47 with sunshine on Wednesday.
Okay.
Partly cloudy skies to start out Thursday. We'll head towards more cloud cover throughout the day as a chance for some showers moves in by the evening hours. So enjoying a little bit of the beginning, but even when it's not 47 on Monday, let's just pull up the 9-day forecasts. Because, I mean, really, that's where we get to see, finally, some sun rays popping up. Monday, looking at partially cloudy skies, more cloud cover on Tuesday. We're looking at mostly cloudy there, but mostly to partly cloudy skies by Wednesday. So getting to have that and enjoy some sun rays, which is something we always talk about too when it comes to this winter time of how much sun do we actually get, because it's cloudy out a lot of times come January and people just start getting into that seasonal affective disorder kind of time period where we're not getting as much vitamin D, vitamin C from the sun, and just getting outside and all, truly, because sometimes temperatures are just so cold and not fun.
Yeah, and I know I had my happy light on right before we came into the stream.
Truly.
Because I get into that, you know, we've been up all night long and I'm starting to drag, so get a cup of coffee, get your happy light. I did just get a message asking what my mug says. It says, "Life is better in the garden."
It has a little bee on it.
It's got a little bumblebee and some flowers. I'm really channeling spring.
I think that's all we can do. Yeah, we were wearing pink yesterday. You're wearing pink again. I'm wearing blue just to try. Well, hey, Bears are playing today, so that's partially why. But also trying to channel some color and a little bit of brightness and a little bit of that springiness.
Yeah.
So,
first weekend of the new year.
Yes.
New Year's resolutions. We are 4 days in.
Mm-hmm.
First, what were some of your New Year's resolutions for the year?
So, to be so frank and so honest, I made my New Year's resolution last night.
3 days late, but you still made it.
My New Year's resolution, okay, I feel like I have but I also have the general ones I think everybody does, is get better sleep, to be healthier, and what I'm eating and how active I am, or just like the kind of general, you go into the new year hoping for better hopes. So all those general ones that people typically have, but also I have a bucket list item. I want to hit every national park. There's currently 63 of them.
Wow.
Named by the national park. There's so many like national monuments, and
there's a lot of them run by the National Park
Yes.
Service, but not all of them are national parks.
Correct. Which is something that I visited a lot of national ran park system areas and environments.
Sure.
So I was going through my list of how many of those have actually been national parks. I'm currently at 13. My goal for 2026 is to add 5 more onto that list.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I feel like that's a decent-ish goal. I'm out of college now and kind of have the flexibility to take some time off or to travel to just like get to newer places. I've spent a lot of my life in Wisconsin and then Utah, and my family lives in Arizona now. So I visited a lot of like similar areas. So now I want to kind of expand out and branch out a little bit more.
Very nice. What are your top 3 that you've been to?
Oh, that's so hard.
It is.
I will reverse the question on you in just a second.
I was gonna say we're both national park people.
Yes. I visited Arches so many times. I just love it out there. It's so gorgeous. Capitol Reef, I think, is one of the most understated national parks, and just how pretty it is. Not a lot of people go to it because it's right near Zion and Bryce Canyon in Utah.
Okay.
So people had those 2 in their minds, and I don't think sometimes Capitol Reef is kind of like that third one. Oh, if we get to it, we get to it. Highly, highly recommend Capitol Reef. It's so pretty, has all the spires and stuff. I
won't make you do a third one. Because I know getting out into those environments, it's so hard to say, oh, this was the best.
Truly.
This was the best.
Everyone has their like little things that you love about each one of them and enjoy. Yeah.
Yes. So I totally get it. Because, I mean, I would say Denali.
Okay.
Easily. I got a very wonderful chance to go and visit Denali National Park for about a week. And I think it was 2019. We camped way back in there.
Wow, that's awesome.
And it was life-changing.
Truly, yeah, I'm sure.
And it was, that'll always be my number one. That experience was insane. So that'll be my number one. And then probably the Rocky Mountains and the Smoky Mountains.
Okay.
Just because of what they are and what they kind of represent. And I mean, everybody flocks to those ones as well. But I like to find those trails, both of them. I went on trails to find Firewatch Towers.
Okay.
Nobody else was on them. Nobody else was looking for the Firewatch Towers, and that's what I like about those areas.
Yeah.
Is there's areas you can go if you want to do the touristy things, but if you also don't want to see anyone, you can do that too.
Yeah, the national parks offer so much, and so much just also like natural beauty of just nature. But they also offer anything for any person who just wants to be out in nature. Like you said, you can. For me, we were driving through Rocky Mountains, so that's one I've not necessarily been able to get out and explore a whole lot, but we were able to drive through it. But there's other ones that like Arches that I've been to so many times now that I've done the trails and I've done the hiking, and there's opportunities for everybody depending on what they want to get out of them. So, my personal, I got to get all 63. And we'll see if the National Park System keeps on adding more, because they do all the time.
Yes, because I was going to say New River Gorge in West Virginia.
We have a sheet because
we have a list.
I wanted to go through and highlight which ones I have been to. New River, it's also alphabetical.
New River Gorge. I'm pretty sure this was one of the newer ones that was added.
I feel like that is.
I don't know if it's still the newest, but it's newer. I've driven through that one.
Okay.
I think we might have used the bathroom at the visitor center, and I might have gotten my stamp in my book.
There you go.
But we didn't do trails or anything, so it feels kind of like a fake one that I visited.
I feel the same way, but that's also about some of these that I 100% will go back and redo because as a family, we would go do all of these national park trips sometimes, or the one. So, reason also that for this little tangent of I'm in my New Year's resolutions of 5. I'm hitting already one at the end of this month because I'm going on a trip with my family, and we're just so happen where we're driving to will just so happen to be along the same drive that we can hit a national park. So
that's great.
My family is the family that is like, sure, even if it adds 2-3 hours onto our commute, we're going to take that extra little detour to add it and make it more scenic and hit that national park. So,
well, it's a great resolution.
What's yours?
Mine is not as exciting. My New Year's resolution is the generic ones: spend more time outside and get better sleep. I feel like I could go to bed at 9 p.m. and wake up at noon, and I'm exhausted. And I know that's because you're getting too much sleep. I could go to 9 p.m. and sleep for 8 hours and wake up, and I'm still exhausted. So
I think it also comes with the territory of the job too. For us,
we have a weird schedule.
Yes, for you can come in at 2 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays, and then by Mondays and Tuesdays when you're coming in for reporting, you come in at 7:30 in the morning. So you're shifting your schedule 5.5 hours already.
Yeah.
I do a little bit more of a swing because I have to stay until 9:30 p.m. when Iowa Tonight is finished. So I'm in at 2 a.m. on the weekends and then at 10:30 a.m. on the weekdays. But still, it comes with the territory of like making that swing.
So it's really going to be something that I put effort towards this year. I mean, in the past, I'm just, I'll sleep, blah, blah, blah. But now that we've ranted for like 10 minutes on our New Year's resolutions, which don't get me wrong, it's fun, but we do have things to talk about. So if you're going outside today, if you need to get going, if you're going to do a walk, maybe if you're going to go ice skating, let's take a look at our walking forecast.
Yeah, so our walking forecast for this afternoon, we're going to be seeing temperatures reaching the low to mid 30s by about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock today. We're also starting to watch some of that cloud cover push out by this afternoon. So although we're seeing mostly cloudy skies right now, as that warm front passes through, it'll help to push those clouds out, and we'll be able to see those partly cloudy skies heading towards mostly clear skies tonight as well. But temperatures don't fall a whole lot tonight, so you do get a little bit of more time to this evening potentially to just get out and enjoy maybe biking or taking your dog out or just hitting the trails in general and trying to get out there.
I know a good midday dog walk really sets up my dog for a good restful evening. So nothing wrong with that. And maybe wear a heated vest. That's what I've been doing recently. Wearing a good heated vest for my dog walk.
That sounds so nice.
My face gets cold, but the rest of me is good.
You got your giant white scarf that you can always wear too.
All right, me and my big scarf. Okay. What's next?
If you're trying to kind of figure out one last activity to do with the kids before they have to go to school tomorrow, or you're just kind of biting at the bit of like, the kids are still home. We got your ice skating forecast. Will be still those temperatures reaching the 30s again today. A little bit gustier this afternoon, so that might be affecting you a little bit. But it's not too bad out there. I know still a lot of skating rinks are open.
Yeah.
Marion should be open today. Ely's should be open today. And Cedar Rapids should also have theirs open too. So
check their Facebook pages to double check.
Yes.
Because, I mean, they can always have something going on maintenance-wise that maybe they aren't able to open for some reason. But double check their Facebook pages. It's also important now that we are in January, that the skating season will start to wrap up here in a little bit. As temperatures get warmer and keeping that ice frozen is just not feasible,
Yeah.
You're really kind of ticking down the clock to when you can get out there and ice skate. I know I haven't been able to just yet, and I keep thinking about it. It's like, I want to go ice skating.
I'm sitting here thinking of what does my schedule look like for the next...
What are you doing on Wednesday?
I got nothing to do on Wednesday.
You want to go ice skating?
Let's do it. Let's plan that.
Last one.
Okay.
everybody's cars.
Oh my gosh.
'Tis the season.
Yes.
For salt-covered, dirt-covered cars.
Yes.
My car looks white. It is not white.
No.
I drive a blue car. So what if we wanted to wash our car today?
Your car wash forecast for today looks great.
Green sponges.
Green sponges, yeah. And even over the next couple of days too, we don't really get another chance for rain until the end of the week. So temperatures also on the warmer side. A lot of car washes will be open, and you get that time where you get to hopefully enjoy your car not turning white. I know I washed my car, and then within, I think, probably 48 hours, we had a system push through, and salt was on the roads, and my car turned white again.
I always just get so worried about going through a car wash when it's freezing out.
I do too.
So I don't do that.
Nope. That's why I will always watch for temperatures to stay above freezing.
Yep.
In this case, today, we'll be seeing temperatures hitting that mark by this afternoon, so maybe that's what I go do after my little midday nap, is I go wash my car. But we'll see. Otherwise, later this week will be great opportunities before that rain comes in. Thankfully, the further south we go, not so sloppy of conditions left because no snow is on the ground.
No.
But further north, they still do have some snow cover.
Okay.
So could create some sloppier conditions this week with temperatures warmer, rain coming in later this week. So kind of it's going to be dependent on where you are located and how much snow is still left on the ground.
Now this is going to be a last minute ask.
Okay.
That I know I don't see it in your project
That's okay.
here. Do you have any cameras that we could look outside through and possibly
Do we have any cameras? What question
possibly
is that?
see some of that coverage up north?
Let's see here. Let's see.
Do we have any?
Gosh, what question is that?
I know it's a little bit of a last minute
So
ask.
no worries. So Cedar Falls, let's look. We can kind of see a little bit of it there.
Just a little in the maybe areas where there was some getting cleared off of maybe some sidewalks there.
Yes. I'm trying to remember from this morning. Let me try to find it. This is not alphabetical, which makes it so much more difficult.
It's a last minute ask.
No, you're fine. You're so good.
I appreciate
challenging me. There we go. Okay. Fayette's further north too, and then we'll go to Decorah next. So
oh yeah, Fayette definitely still has some good coverage.
Let me pull off all of our currents so that way people can actually see this. But yeah, I mean, a good amount of, you can still see the grass through it, peeking through in some spots, but not too bad there. And then let me go to Decorah. Further north still, and so they got some areas of snow cover there too. So not too bad in terms of some of our city cams of what we can see on the ground. Let me see here. Maybe. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Awesome. Learning to navigate. Okay,
there we go. Look at that.
Currently, from the way that the National Weather Service does their report is a little confusing, and I'm not going to try to explain it because.
Sure.
But this is, as of recently, what their snowfall report is in snow depth. So Decorah at 2 inches, which makes sense on our city cam. There are areas where they do see heavier amounts, but Fayette, Waterloo, Charles City, Prairie du Chien, Dubuque, even into Makokata, still seeing an inch of snow on the ground.
Well, it always interests me when, we're an hour, 2 hours away from some of these places here in Cedar Rapids. We have no snow. We've got mud.
Truly.
And then there are places in our viewing area that do still have snow on the ground. And so while we might be able to enjoy washing our car this week, anyone living up in Decorah, when that snow might start to melt, it's going to get sloppy, it's going to get nasty.
Sloppy and nasty. And also with that too, melting snow on roadways and bridges and stuff too.
Yes.
Then we get temperatures overnight are still going to fall below that freezing point, even though we hit 40s during the day. It's just going to be that on and off situation where you could get slick spots still developing. And so you might be able to wash your car, but they might be putting salt down right on behind it too, because they need to be, all DOT crews are going to be trying to make sure that slick spots aren't happening on the roadways.
Definitely. Good information to have for anyone in that northern area who might be out traveling for work tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the big get back to work day. I know a lot of people that are heading back after a night's long, restful holiday break.
Yes.
Hopefully it was wonderful. Hopefully you got to spend plenty of time with friends and families. And ate a whole lot of good food.
The best part of the holidays.
I know, I ate way too many cookies and way too much chocolate, but...
No, too much. That's not too much in the holidays.
No. The way my stomach felt some of those days.
That's okay.
Said otherwise. Okay. But that's all we have for you today. We will see you back here again next weekend for our streams. We will also have our traditional newscasts in the studio next weekend. But until then, hope you have a great rest of your weekend.